Chapter 19 Through Darkness. BD and I looked everywhere for Zaldor. At first I thought I may be in the wrong home, but his usual staff were around. Even they couldn't give me a straight answer as to where he ran off. Good idea. He usually holds his meetings there. BD guided me towards the stairs, leading to the second story. Zaldor's office was just down the hall. Unfortunately, he was not inside as I entered. Ugh! Sith Spit! Where is he? BD hopped on his desk, scanning around for a clue. We shouldn't be here. Let's go. BD stomped his foot in protest, which resulted in me staying. I wasn't exactly sure what it was I was looking for, but BD found a button on his desk. If this place blows up, I am blaming you. I cautiously pressed the button, waiting for the worst. Instead, a secret door within the desk opened up, revealing a datapad. BD hacked it, which allowed me to access it. Some of it was a mixture of meeting schedules, along with security cameras, but one file caused me to drop the datapad. BD looked at me with a questionable look, but instead of explaining, I quickly put everything back. He followed closely behind as we left the office. Just as I got to the first floor, Zaldor was standing by the exit.
Oh, you're the Night Sister, correct?
Where is Cal?
I'm afraid I came to ask you the same question. I haven't seen him myself.
It's curious.
I beg your pardon?
This planet and your people all seem at ease, blind to the fact that there's an entire war happening.
They're aware, but I assured them I have kept them safe.
Ignorance is not bliss.
Neither is the truth. Nothing gets past you, does it?
It's called being observant.
Got myself a clever witch now, have I?
I threw a few flames towards him, which Zaldor dodged, but he didn't seem intimidated by my magic. I will not allow any more suffering in this galaxy. People like you are the reason why it fell into darkness.
Control is everything. It's granted me my freedom.
Soon, a familiar sound of a lightsaber igniting echoed throughout the room. In the blink of an eye, Zaldor launched his first attack. Although she had been expecting it, his transition to a whirlwind of fury nearly caught her off guard. Zaldor suddenly disappeared from Marin's sight. He was fast and continued to taunt her in the shadows. She equipped her spear just in case, preparing to fight back. BD-1 pointed to an exit point, but just as Marin got ready to open a portal, Zaldor jumped in front of her. Marin swung her spear towards Zaldor's legs, but he grasped it quickly with one free hand, with his saber in the other. Marin let go of her spear as Zaldor tossed it aside. Zaldor smirked, thinking he had won, but Marin began to use her magic. She quickly pinned Zaldor down, telling BD to jump. She summoned flames around the house, masking their escape. Marin quickly grabbed BD-1 and jumped into her portal. Once they landed outside, away from the town, Marin took the biggest sigh of relief. We need to find Cal. If he destroys that garrison, it won't be good. Zaldor sent him there to unleash the same power Aiden was after. There is no time to explain. Do you have any idea where Cal could be? BD-1 chirped gleefully as he began walking to the pathway towards the garrison. We need to stop him before it's too late.
The Imperial garrison was more abandoned than I expected. There weren't many stormtroopers besides the ones I took out by the entrance. This garrison didn't look like any of the ones I took down before on Kashyyyk or Zepho. The further I traversed inside, the worse I felt, almost as if the gravitational pull was luring me towards something. Then I realized it was coming from the crystal. I stopped in my tracks to examine it. The crystal began to glow brightly, until I heard a loud hiss coming from the walls. As I held the crystal up, a hidden passageway was revealed. Without a second thought, I entered inside and watched as a few torches lit up in the room. Someone was waiting for me. But as I got closer to look who it was, the same fear I felt on Braca rushed through me. Trilla.
I see your trauma still haunts you.
This isn't real. You're dead.
Of course I am. But you are fulfilling your test.
What test? Trilla smirked as she walked closer. I held my saber up in defense, gripping it tightly. Stay back. I know your tricks.
Do not fear it. Embrace the dark side.
Trilla moved aside, revealing a small control panel. At first I was hesitant until I saw where to place the crystal. However, something was holding me back from putting it there.
It is the only way to gain peace. Do it for Anika.
Trilla disappeared from my sight, but everything else remained. She's right. There won't be any peace while the Empire's around. I held the crystal carefully as I got ready to place it in the slot.
Cal, stop!
What are you doing here?
To keep you from doing something you will regret. This place, it is not what you think it is.
I'm done listening. I have to do this.
Whatever Zaldor told you is a lie. This isn't an Imperial garrison, Cal. It is a tomb. The power of immortality will be unleashed if you place that crystal inside.
No. That would mean Vitiate
will be resurrected. This tomb will unleash a power so vast it will kill everyone, including the village.
Then you shouldn't have come here. Get out of my way, Marin.
Cal, please listen to me. I know you are in grave pain, but you need to fight the darkness.
I want the Empire to pay. Seer, Grease, Anika, they're all dead because of them.
The one you need to target is Zaldor. He is the reason why Anika was killed.
You're lying. I don't believe you.
Hold out your hand. The minute you touch these objects...
No, I don't want to see the past. Never again. Just leave me alone.
I will not lose you to the Empire.
Marin swung her spear towards me, attempting to knock the crystal out of my hand. I kept darting away from her swings until she tackled me to the ground. She pinned one of my arms down and placed the 2 starbird necklaces in the palm of my hand. My eyes shut tightly as I felt the Force Echo vision capture me in an entranced state. I could see Zaldor meeting with someone. As I looked closer, it was none other than Palpatine himself. As the echo continued, Palpatine ordered his guards to experiment on Zaldor. They used Anika's parents for the midichlorian transfusion until they escaped. The last thing I saw was Anika's mom crying before the troopers found her in the streets of Coruscant. After they executed her and Anika's father, their necklaces were removed by Zaldor. Marin helped me back up on my feet, but kept a small distance between us. It was him. All this time. He lied to Anika and I from the start.
He deceived us all.
Betrayal. It's all I've ever known, although I knew the truth. My frustration was now on to Zaldor. Get a portal ready.
What are you doing?
I'm going to unleash this crystal's power.
Are you crazy? No!
It's the only way. I need to prevent Vitiate from resurrecting.
By sacrificing your life?
Whatever it takes. Before Marin had any time to protest, I threw the crystal towards the wall. The dark power within it released violently as it sent me back. Vitiate's presence was felt all around, but I stood firmly and held up my hands to conceal the darkness. I took a deep breath and released my new ability upon him. But with one final breath, I broke Vitiate's seal and obliterated him. Whatever strength I had left was used to bring the tomb down.